Hey there, welcome to this week's episode of 180 and 180. I'm Bill Wallace, and today I wanted to talk to you about something that honestly I need as much in my life as much as I could possibly share about it. And that's the idea of rest. Rest versus a break, or something especially that I could use is a fancy church word that we call Sabbath. If you live in my part of the world, it's very possible you're on spring break right now. And if you are, congratulations, you made it all the way through. And if you're not on spring break, wow, I feel really bad for you because that is such a gift. That is ingrained in us very early on as kids. We learn that sometime during spring we get that week off. And it is a blessing. It's a chance to rest and renew and therefore be ready for the work that we head back to. And that doesn't change if we're 13 or 33 or 63. I think that can be a gift for us at any time. But I think what has happened to us is we've become such a working society, a society that is always busy and doing things, that we rarely take a break, and then especially, we certainly rarely rest or Sabbath. Uh, and some of that is from outside pressures, sure. Don't get me started on teachers that give homework over spring break. Shame on you. Don't do it. But it's something that we do to ourselves as well. I think it's going to be so easy for so many kids and teachers and anybody taking a break this next week to maybe sleep in a little bit, but then to use all of that time unwisely, to binge watch something on Netflix or Hulu, to just waste time looking at screens as opposed to having any intentionality behind that, to not see the people that might rejuvenate us and help renew us because we didn't call, we didn't set something up, and instead just to see this chance for rest, for Sabbath, if you will, kind of get wasted. And then when we get back to work or school or whatever it might be, we aren't renewed. We aren't ready for whatever lies ahead. So this week ahead, I really encourage you to think about that. You've got a limited number of hours. Use that time wisely. Sure, sleep in a little bit. That would be great. And then take some extra steps. Turn off some screens. Maybe stop watching YouTube after you're done watching this. And get away from that. Spend some time outside. Listen to the quiet. We don't do that very much. Take a few extra steps in order to be able to see some people that you know are going to rejuvenate you. This is something that God's been talking about from the very beginning. He created an entire day in our week for that, knowing that we needed Sabbath, to take a break from all the work and all the stuff that we do the rest of the time, and just spend some time reconnecting with Him, reconnecting with others. This week, you've got a whole week to do that. Do that intentionally. Learn what it is to Sabbath, to rest, and see what a blessing that might be for you this break. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you back here next week.